Okay, so I'm going to start off where we left earlier in the week, getting to orbit, and we'll go ahead and load this game. Okay, so we haven't exactly achieved orbit yet. We have gotten into space, but we didn't achieve orbit. We got pretty close to space, I believe, actually. So let's go ahead and load. I'm not going to save. We are going to load this one. I'll load it. Okay, so there's my ship. Okay, so last time we didn't get into orbit. I don't believe it was something that I did. I think it was just not powerful enough to get there. So let's see, how can we can add the other booster. Let's come down here to booster. So we did this one and it almost got us to space. I think if it would have been a smaller tank, we probably could have gotten to space. But instead of doing a smaller tank, I am going to do a bigger booster. Like that. Now let's change the color of this because I don't know why, but that is bothering me. I don't know what this eye does. Oh. Yeah, it shows me from underneath. Okay, so that's what that does. Adds a transparency layer, I guess. Okay, so we can't change that for some reason. But no, we got a bigger booster. Let's I'm not gonna worry about saving it actually, because if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Then I can just add something to the other one. So let's go ahead and launch. Move that a little bit. And oh, we got the countdown. Sound effects to that. Water deluge. Rocket sounds. Start doing gravity turn. It's kind of fun to do gravity turn. That is gorgeous. Okay, we're at 20,000 meters. Separate. We'll get us one in the right direction here. And ignite engines. Second stage. We are at 63,000 meters in altitude. Let's check the map. Where we at? That's our orbit. Okay, so we'll go ahead and cut these off now. So let's go to map. So I think if you wait until you get to Hostess, I think that's how you're supposed to say that. I think some people pronounce it Appalachia, but yeah, it definitely puts us in the space. And 234,780 meters. or 110 kilometers above Kerbin. And this one does have the heat shield, so we should be able to re-enter properly. Look at that. That looks great. You know, reflections off the sun on the side of the spacecraft. It's right there. There's the moon. That's pretty nebula. Galaxy gases, noble gases up there. Anyway, back to the map. Let's see when we're close. So when we get here, let's test the maneuver nodes. So let's put it here. Create a maneuver plan. Okay, you've added a maneuver plan. Maneuver plan predicts the result of a burn at a set in orientation and duration. Once you've placed a plan, you can use it as a guide for your next maneuver. You can learn more about maneuvers in the training center. Check out the tutorial called Orbital Transfers for more info. See, I don't really have to do that because I'm kind of a veteran in Kerbal Space Program, and so that should give us an orbit. But the question is, required delta V to do this is 1,341. And that takes us back down to 67,000. So we need to add more to it. So we don't burn up. So 85,000 should be close, and it takes us 1,035. So we're almost at that. Start burn in 56 seconds, and we'll burn for 31 seconds. Timer. And see, this is actually the first time I've been able to do it because I had so many problems with it glitching before. I kind of just waited until they patched it out and got it fixed. So according to this, we should use about that much fuel right here on the right hand side. We should use about where the 0 and the 2 is. Hopefully that'll be enough to put us back into a orbit degradation, I guess is what you would call it, to get back onto planet Kerbin. So 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, burn. Second late. Oops. It may not even take that much, but it may take that much, so we'll see. We can achieve an orbit with high enough for periapsis before we reach that amount. We'll see, it's way down below that. So no, we're not going to do it. We're not going to make it this time. So we got 0.13 left, which would be enough to slow us down before we reach orbit. But if we do the full orbit, it will use all of our delta V, and we don't want to do that. So let's see how we cancel. I do not see a cancel button. There it is. Delete. Makes sense. So let's go ahead and slide it into retrograde. Back to map. So the remaining delta V we'll use to kind of slow our descent. That is just a beautiful look. The atmosphere is nice and thin. Now I wouldn't say it's photorealistic because of the pixelation in the clouds at this height. But as far as the geography goes, up here, oh, that just looks amazing. Speed it up and get to where we're going. Looks like we will be landing on Earth, or on the planet. Well, I guess on the land, I should say. Now, I haven't seen the re-entry effects. I don't know if we're actually going to have them yet. I'm thinking that we should already have re-entry effects. We're going 2,500 meters per second. And, yeah, I'm thinking we should already have heating. So the re-entry effects have not been in place yet. Been put in place yet. Now we would have had it. We're in the atmosphere now. See that right there? We would have got it right in here. So go ahead. Jettison that. But you can use the engine to absorb the heat when you come in. So we are 5,000 meters altitude almost. I'll go ahead and deploy my chute. Sound effects sound good. Once they working again. I think the parachute's spazzing a little bit. I don't know if that's like it's supposed to be. Supposedly it is. So we're slowed down to 7.1 meters a second. We lowered down to like 5, but the heat shields mass. Increase our speed coming down. So, alright, let's go ahead and see if we survive. We should. 7 meters a second. I think the crash tolerance is 10. Okay, for a nice soft landing. And there we be. Now for science, I'll be able to get out and collect a sample here. So let's recover vessel. Recover vessel. We almost made it to an orbit.